couple announcements before we get into our exhortation. Just a few things I wanted to bring to your attention if you're a follower of the ministry and involved. The best way to stay involved and stay in touch and get a personal in-depth view into what's going on here in the country of Italy, know more specifically, is to actually check out our Italian Cohort, PMC, the online community, the Italian Cohort. If you go to practicalmissions.org/the-Italian-Cohort, you can learn more about this online ministry. It's free. You sign up. You just enter in. It's like a personal, private, you could say, social network just for people interested in Italy and the mission here, where you can get a more in-depth or personal view of what's going on in our life, in the ministry, all the things going on here in the country of Italy. We give exhortations there. We share words of encouragement, updates on the ministry, all kinds of different things. So if you actually wanted to be more personally involved, you can join that for free through the Slack channel that we have set up there. It's a growing, small group, but it's growing, and it's the best way to actually stay in touch with us and have a more personal connection to us here in the country of Italy. Another announcement I wanted to make is 3 new opportunities to serve. I wrote down a couple things here on my screen. 3 new opportunities to serve. I just wanted to mention these. We for a while we've been we haven't talked about it much, but it's on our website, for example. An ESL director, someone who wants to come and serve full-time in Italy, can focus on ESL and organizing courses, things like this, to offer to the local Italian community, to be a free blessing and help the church bless more people and make more contacts that can point to the gospel in Jesus Christ and incorporate then more people into the church once they get saved. So an ESL director, there's a lot to that. I think there's a link in you can check out on the website for sure. You can find it there, practicalmissions.org. But you can learn more about that role, that opportunity that someone can play. On-field administrator, a great way to relieve me from a lot of administrative tasks, for example, and have me more focused on the word, prayer, evangelizing, discipling, and doing all the church planting stuff, is an administrator, someone to come and do a lot of different administrative tasks and help the ministry go forward. As you see, when it comes to missions, there's a lot of ways actually to get involved. Not everyone who goes on the mission field needs to be the best pastor that the church has. Many missionaries come and do administrative things, English as outreaches, evangelism, all kinds of different things. So there's a lot of ways to get involved, and we're seeking more people to do stuff like that. But another new job opportunity is a videographer or an editor, a video editor, someone who can commit. This could be someone stateside or here serving in the country of Italy to do that. But basically, someone to do make quality videos and stuff like that, to either promote and recruit for PMC, stuff like that quality videos to capture people's attention and share about the realities of Italy and the need here in Italy, but as well as an editor person who could be stateside in particular, to all the different outreach stuff we do and videos and content that we create to speed up the process and help it flow better. Someone who's gifted in video editing and things like that, who could take exhortations that we do and break it down into shorter clips, different things like that could be helpful for both PMC and the Vera Vita outreach ministry. So if you are gifted in that way with video editing, or you want to know more about that position, definitely don't hesitate to reach out and start a conversation with us. We'd be happy to talk more about that, the videographer person or editor, video editor. Another new job opportunity is a musician or street performer. And this is a good way to serve in the country of Italy if you wanted to come serve full-time and join in on a church plant team, for example. If you're gifted in music and you can help lead worship, that's great. You can learn Italian worship songs on Sundays and at a weekly gathering in the week. You can help lead songs and help people lead them into worship and so on as we gather as the body of Christ. But also, not just that, but take it to street performing. While we were evangelizing this summer, we had an American guy who was working on a cruise ship, and we're evangelizing in the piazza, and he had a couple extra days because the cruise ship wasn't ready, and he decided rather than sit in his little tiny room on the cruise ship, he's the guy who does the concerts and stuff on the cruise ship, rather than sit there and wait, he decided, why not just go out in the piazza and perform for the people and just have a good time. And he was there just singing different songs, putting on a show, and it made our evangelism actually go better. He was a blessing to us. And so we had fun talking with him. He was doing songs, letting us request songs and so on. But it set a nice environment for the piazza while we're evangelizing people, striking up conversations and talking about the gospel. So there's actually a lot of ways that if you're good at that kind of stuff, you can be a blessing to the ministry when we're doing evangelism, draw in a crowd and different things so we can have meaningful conversations about the gospel with people, so we can evangelize. Something to think about. If you have that inclination, if you're gifted in that way, and you're interested in serving in the country of Italy, don't hesitate as well to reach out for that. And lastly, We have another position here, transcription editor, but actually I think we already have a way for that to happen, so I won't even mention it today. But those are the few announcements that we had for today. Oh yeah, the new jobs, a couple of them, opportunities, videographer, editor, etc., musician or street performer person. Cohorts for 2023. Wanted to mention this briefly as well. Cohorts for 2023. If you're interested in joining a short-term group in the summer, next summer, to come serve in Italy and help us through mass literature distributions, park ministry with the kids and the parents and the families, as well as piazza ministry, reaching out and evangelizing in the piazza, perhaps doing dramas and things like this to draw in crowds. If you're interested in knowing more about that, don't hesitate to reach out. You can do that at through practicalmissions.org. You can look for the short-term cohort info. We'll put a link in the description as well. Or you can just contact us personally and talk about that. Long-term missions as well. We're looking for long-term missionaries to join. So if you're interested in doing a 2, 3, 4-year term and knowing more about what that could look like and how that works, don't hesitate to reach out as well for that. And lastly, our final announcement is simply monthly partners. This is a faith-based ministry. We operate entirely on the by faith. So the giving of faithful believers of Jesus Christ, disciples that want to contribute to the ministry here, and churches that want to contribute and be a part. So we are currently looking for more monthly financial support. If you can do that and you're not supporting somebody already after contributing to your local church, if you still want to give more to the need here in Italy, please don't hesitate to contact us about that, or just go directly to practicalmissions.org/donate to learn more about how to give and contribute. If you go to that webpage, you also see we have a few special needs right now. One is for paying off some of the expenses for the new van that was gifted to the ministry. Another one is for a power generator for the potential economic or energy crisis hitting this fall and winter in Italy to help the ministry keep going forward. And we also need in particular some new printers for the outreach ministry here, printing our own gospel literature and booklets and things like that. Our one printer is about to die. The color one already did, and we need to replace both of the printers, which produce thousands and thousands of tracts, tens and hundreds of thousands, actually. So we consumed it, we used it well, but now we actually need to get another one, and we need help to pick that up. So check out practicalmissions.org/donate. There's a section called Special Needs where you can learn more about that.